Hollywood Zay back in the county. God.
Say, turn me
Whole lot of big some shit. Free slammer dude, nigga.
Man, y'all. I appreciate all y'all for liking my video. The last video I dropped. Y'all, hey, that video is going up. I appreciate y'all for doing that for me. And tapping in with the rest of my videos. I appreciate all my supporters and all my subscribers. So, like I said, thank y'all for doing that for me. And y'all keep running up that smoke session with Feature Savage. Bro, I'm gonna get bro back on my channel. He really, low key hard. But I don't think we're gonna be, blowing gas at the time because we both, came to agreement we ain't gonna do it no more. So boom, that's what we're gonna stop doing. We're gonna stop that 2020, this 2020. I mean, we're gonna stop that this year, so we ain't gonna be doing all that no more. But anyway, y'all, I got another story time for y'all, man. This is a story time on how I was in love, man, okay? Yes, your boy was in love. I was in love. I ain't even gonna sit here and fake this. I was in love, man. I was. Everybody been in love. If you ain't been in love before, then I don't know what to tell you. You ain't never experienced it, so you don't know. But I was in love, man. I was in love. I was in love with a girl named Bree. I was. If you don't believe me, you can ask anybody that was around me around this time. So they'll tell you I was in love with this girl, man. I was. So, let's get into it. So I met Bree. at my I ain't gonna say stepdad, but I'm gonna say I met Bree at this dude church that we went to, that my mama was talking to and stuff like that. So boom, I met her, and I met some other females as well. But at the time I didn't want her. I wanted somebody else. But it's like, so boom, it was another girl that was putting me on with her. But low key, I didn't want her at the time. I wanted somebody else. I already had my eyes on somebody else that was in the church. And yes, these were church girls. These was church girls, and I had my eyes on somebody else that was in the church. And if you don't, man, Darren, add my bro Darren. He'll tell you. I'm gonna put him in the description. My son Darren, go add Darren. He will tell you. He will tell you. He know, because that was like my right hand man back in them days. Him, Travell, Lil E, and Emmanuel. Them boys will tell you. They'll tell you how I used to, with these females. But yeah, they'll tell you. She put me on with Bree, but whole time I didn't want Bree. I wanted somebody else. But me and Bree ended up locking in together and stuff like that. So, that's who I started talking to. So as the process started to, move forward, she had a boyfriend at the time. She did. She was older than me. She was, I think she was a junior, and I was in middle school, trying to talk to her and stuff like that. But it worked, but it didn't work because she still had a boyfriend, but she still was flirting me on, on some low key stuff too as well. So boom, let's get it. So the time when I did get a chance to actually talk to her, like on some serious stuff, is when I asked her, to homecoming. Cause that was my first homecoming. I was at Boza High. That was my first homecoming. I never went to homecoming, none of that stuff. So I wanted to partake in that. So boom, that's what I did. I ended up, doing the poster thing and everything. I had all my cousins and all my homeboys in it and everything. So I did it, and I gave it to her at CC. It was at CC because we was at a church event. It was a church event, and we had that on the fifth Sunday. So fifth Sunday was the youth Sundays and stuff like that. So I ended up giving it to her on that day, but I had to ask them. I asked her mom and dad for permission to take her to homecoming and stuff like that. So boom, let's get it. So I asked her to homecoming. All my cousins, they was loving it, they liking it and everything, y'all. So That's just how it was. That's how it was. You know, I asked her. After I asked her, you know, boom, we got locked in. She was calling my mama's phone, talking about so I could talk to your son, and you was getting ready to do the little, you know, what color we was gonna do and all that and stuff like that. So mind you, at the time, I've been wanting this girl for the longest. I've been wanting her. Like I wanted her, but not as bad as she wanted me. She wanted me and I wanted her. So it's like, okay, we were locked in. So y'all, me and this girl went to homecoming, y'all. And that's where the crazy part come. We went to homecoming, but before I get to that part, I'm gonna get to that part last, cause that's the last part. So me and this girl, we've been locked in for a little minute. We've been, you know, we was kissing, we was, you know, hugging each other at church and all this stuff. We was just doing all this stuff, like, you know, like a normal relationship. I want to say we was a relationship, cause it wasn't nothing serious, but it was like when we was around each other, that's, you know, what type of time we was on around each other. We liked each other like that. So boom. I did get a chance to spend the night. I spent the night at her house one time, cause me and her daddy ended up having, you know, went to the gym together and stuff like that. We were working out, but she spent the night over my house like I want to say about 4 or 5 times because my sister was locked in with her. They were friends like this. So yeah, man. So that's what happened and stuff like that. So me and Bree was on and off and stuff. I liked her, she liked me. And boom, it went from there. And yes, y'all, I want to say that I was so in love with this girl to the point where I could not focus in school. And that's on my grandma. I call my mom right now. She'll tell you I was stuck with 4 L's in high school and I was a freshman. 4 L's, I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do nothing. That's how in love I was with this girl, man. Like that's all I was thinking about is this girl. I couldn't think about nothing else. It wasn't nothing else I was thinking about but her. And the only time I really got a chance to see her was on Sunday. On time, I was like, I really wasn't messing with this at the time because I really did want to see this girl. Like every day I wanted to see her. Like it wasn't no day. And yes, we used to be on the phone and stuff, but that phone, I don't like being on the phone, man. I just don't. That phone stuff, it's okay to an extent. But I'm the type of dude, I want to see you in person. I don't like being on the phone. I hate being on the phone. So, yeah, that happened. We was on the phone and stuff like that. Remind you, I didn't even have a phone at the time. I was trapping off my mom's phone and my uncle's phone. I was gonna get in contact with that girl, my mama. That's just how I was. I was a young nigga trying to get my hustle with the females and stuff because, like I said, I ain't had no phone at the time, so I was trapping out my mama's phone and my uncle's phone and the house phone too. Yeah, if you don't know nothing about the house phone you can get, I'm telling you, don't call, you come in, cook. I'm on it, like yeah, it needs to be all night, like real talk. I did not go to sleep either. When she called, it was over with. And sometimes you be scared to call her too. I used to call her and hang the phone up and she'll call and she'll call her back. So yeah, man, it was crazy, but yeah, I used to do that stuff. So we ended up locking in and stuff like that, woo. And we started getting tired, getting us stuff for Christmas and everything, y'all. So that's how good it was. It was good. But let's get into the bad side of this situation. So boom, homecoming night. Well, not homecoming, it was homecoming. The homecoming game, remind y'all playing for Bossier High. And remind you, Bree, she already talked to a dude that was from Bossier High. His name was Tay. So you know him, you know how this is. Bro went back and told the whole football team that the girl gave him dome. I was like, man, okay, so what they gotta do? I didn't know the girl, so what they gotta do with me? Man, I feel so embarrassed, man. Y'all just don't understand. I was embarrassed. Like, the whole football team knew about this. And if I'm lying, go ask them boys. Them boys will tell you. Man, I felt so embarrassed, man. Like, they was embarrassed because you just don't understand. Once your female that did something and a nigga that she did it with go back and expose that, it make you not want to deal with that no more. And it's like, when I heard that, I was like, okay, so woo, okay. So let's get to homecoming night. So me and her, she ended up pulling up to my house, dressed. We had burgundy and black. Burgundy and black. That was my first homecoming. What's the name? Burgundy and black. We put that on. I really didn't like that cut. I really didn't like how I was looking on them pictures and stuff like that. I didn't like that because I could have did better. I really could have, but it's like this my first one. So what was the point? So anyway, we ended up going to homecoming and stuff like that. And reminds me, I had my own money. I've been had my own money at a young age. My mama can tell y'all that. I've been having my own money. I was a young nigga and hustling, trying to get my money. So couldn't no female ever tell y'all that I was broke. I had my own money. I was doing my own thing, so couldn't nobody really tell me nothing. But anyway, we was at homecoming, y'all. When I tell y'all this, y'all gonna laugh at me. But this girl did some down bad stuff at homecoming. So remind you, we at homecoming, we vibing and stuff like that. But my cop blocking brother wanna come around us and stuff, just cop blocking and stuff, trying to make himself fit in with us and stuff like that. It's to us and him trying to fit in, like, bro, go get your own girl. What you around me for? And this nigga here sitting here low-key trying to talk to my girl, flirt with my girl and stuff like that. Like, dude, she didn't even know this dude. And it's like I said, the girl was going, man. She was going. She was. And then when I went to the bathroom, this girl wasn't nowhere to be found. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at this girl getting niggas numbers and everything. I was like, oh yeah? That's how you coming? Oh yeah? Okay, boom. So that time passed. Monday come. Man, I'm in class, man. Bro, he just sitting here bragging about how he took my girl and all this stuff like that. I was like, bro, you did not take my girl, man. Stop saying that. He didn't take my girl. He didn't take my girl because she didn't want him. She was just giving him that type of, that type of talk, like she was on it, but if she really would, it just, I guess, it just pissed me off. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, man, that girl did that the Monday. They were in the class. We was in class. They was in class talking about it and stuff like that. Bro, he didn't know what he was talking about. He was just talking, trying to piss me off and stuff like that. So boom, we passed it. Now this is when the situation got like bad. Like I really couldn't trust this girl at all. So she was talking to other dudes, but like I told y'all, we wasn't together. We was together, but it wasn't together. It wasn't official type stuff. It wasn't official, so it's like she ended up talking to some other dude and stuff like that, and woo. And my cousin and them, they knew about it, but they ain't speak on it. They ain't want to tell. They ain't tell me because they, like I said, they was too close to this girl. They ain't want to tell me about it. So guess what I ended up doing? I ended up protecting my feelings and went to go talk to somebody else too. Like, who you think I am? I'm not. You ain't gonna play me like no fool, and I can't do what I want to do, but you can do what you want to do. Nah, man, I'm gonna go on down like that. So, boom. It came out. She ended up finding out that I was talking to somebody else. Talked to somebody else that was close to her, that she was close to, and they end up wanting to fight over me. And that's the truth. I'm lying. I'm going to hell. That's the truth. My mama could tell you. Darren could tell you. Anybody that was around this time would tell you them two girls were trying to fight over me and everything. But this the girl to sit here, she done played in my time plenty of times. So why couldn't I, whoop out and go do my little thing? But I just didn't understand that. I really didn't. And like I said, y'all, I was so in love with this girl that I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do nothing. I was too in love, like real deal in love, and I hated that. And I feel like that right there played a part of me being who I am now. And it's like, I don't want to get played with. I ain't trying to play with nobody either, but I'm not gonna let nobody play with me, especially not no female. I'm not doing that. So we end up stop talking and all that. But we end up started back and then it ended up start talking again because I guess something else had happened. I don't know what happened. Like I said, that was in the past. That was in the past. It was. It was in the past. And boom, we end up chopping it up, and then she ended up getting another boyfriend, and then it went from there. So we ended up stop talking, period. But like I said, I ain't got no hard feelings or nothing like that towards you. But I just know you taught me a lot. You taught me not to trust females, and you taught me that y'all females be trying to run game on us, but you can't run game on somebody that already got game. You can't do that. And that's why I say I never ever trust her no more. I'm not trusting no bitch. I'm not. Because y'all female know how to play y'all know how to play y'all role to an extent. So that's why I say I'm not trusting no more female. And like I said, y'all got there's some good females out here, but you just gotta be careful when it comes to female because you don't know what their gender be. Like, I didn't know her gender. She she played with a nigga hard. And like I said, I'm not letting it happen no more. So that's the story of how she, how I was in love, and that's true. And that's just true. But anyway, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and tap in with me, man. Hollywood shit, creature shit, man. You know how it is. Z-O.
He say, turn me up.
Whole lot of big some shit.